Good YouTube coming to y'all with this beautiful Wednesday night on Earth. We gonna talk about the San Antonio Spurs doing it again. This time against a new opponent, and it ended up being the Orlando Magic, a game that came close to going into overtime, but Luke Cornett with a nice block to make sure it didn't, and the Spurs won 114 to 112. The Magic are now 13-9 and 8-4 at home, and the San Antonio Spurs are 15-6, 6-4 on the road. They're getting closer to being 10 games above 500, one game away, and that's a great way to start the season. It was a great way to start the game, winning the first quarter 31-29. They also won the second quarter 27-20, and then they lost the third quarter 30-28, and the fourth quarter 33-28. But it was enough to still get the win. Harrison Barnes got in double figures again. He didn't have to go off like he did the other game to help the Spurs win. But it's good to know that he's capable of still doing it. 33 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 12 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. Made a bad foul on Franz that almost cost them the game possibly, but it didn't. So they should be happy about that, and they are. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, a -1 in plus minus for him. And he missed a lot of threes in this one, but he still was able to put the ball in the basket a couple other times by taking the twos. And he also made his free throw. So you're happy that he defended, and you're happy that he was out there spacing the floor. Julian Champagnie did the same. 28 minutes though. 14 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. 5 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, a +4 and plus minus. He had them 3 balls going, and he kept getting open. He was letting it fly. And you have to love the fact that he does it, and he can make them. And he really made the Orlando Magic get hurt because he was making them basically every time almost. And he did score 2 also. No free throws needed to get those 14 points. Luke Cornett, big net. 28 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, no turnovers. And he did have 3 offensive rebounds and was a +17 in plus minus. A good game from him. De'Aaron Fox had the mid-range going, and he also knocked down a couple threes and got to the free throw line and got to the paint. 29 minutes for him, 31 points, 11 of 20 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 6 of 9 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 turnovers, and that was too many. And it was hurting him even in the crunch time. And he also had 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a +10 and plus minus. But De'Aaron Fox was the best player on the court again in this one, and he did ultimately help the Spurs win this one. And he stepped up even in the fourth quarter like he usually does. Devin Vassell, 32 minutes, 15 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, and a -2 in plus minus for him. He had the mid-range going, had the 3-ball going, which was good. Helped out on the boards and was out there trying to guard as best as he could. Lindy Waters, 6 minutes, 2 points. You out there for the 3-point shooting, couldn't give you that. In this game, he went 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. He was 1 of 4 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 offensive, 2 personal fouls, a +1 and plus minus. Kel Dunn, Johnson, 25 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. He missed all of his too, but he did get to the free throw line and went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He also had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and a turnover. He also had 3 personal fouls by the end of the game. He finished as a -6 in plus minus. I do like what he did though. He's just a strong physical guard that doesn't shy away from contact and knows how to initiate it and also finish. Jeremy Shohan played 20 minutes. He scored 4 points. He's 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 4 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -15 in plus minus for him. Just did a really good job of just knowing what the team needed and just went out doing it. He just didn't score a lot in this one. David Jones Garcia got off the bench again, but he only played 5 minutes, went 0-1 from the field. He still helped with the rebound and then assist and the steal, but he did commit 2 turnovers. He also was a +3 in plus minus. Carter Bryant, 13 minute, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 3-point shots for him, made one, missed one. 5 rebounds, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, a +4 and plus minus. And then Dylan Harper, 22 minutes, 16 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. It did come with a cost, which was having 5 turnovers. Put the ball in his hands. He was a little indecisive, tried to do too much, got trapped in his own mind in certain instances in this game. And it can happen when you're still getting used to your role and used to how you play against NBA caliber defenses, and your teammates are different than you used to. And he missed some time too before he got back in these couple games. But he did have 2 steals, and some of them he was just making them happen. And that's always good to see that you're willing to put the effort in and get it done. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -5 and plus minus. 42 of 91, 46% from the field, 13 to 38, 34% from 3, 17 to 24, 71% from the free throw line, 52 rebounds as a team, 20 assists, 19 turnovers, which is too many. 5 steals, 5 blocks, 13 offensive rebounds, and 20 personal fouls. And then the Orlando Magic, they did their thing. They hanged in there. They made it a game. They had a chance to win it, and that's what you play for. But they just couldn't get the win, and it would all paid off if they did. But one team has to win and one team has to lose. Franz Wagner, 36 minutes, 25 points. He had the most points on the team tonight. He went 9 of 17 from the field. He also made a 3, a tough one. And then he also went 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 6 assists with no turnovers. He handles the ball a lot, but he's getting better with that. 2 steals, 1 block, 1 personal foul, and a +8 and plus minus. For him to be defending and having a lot of pressure on him to defend, to only have 1 personal foul in 36 minutes is really impressive. Tristan Da Silva, 26 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and a -5 in plus minus. He was balling out there, and he was happy, and he was giving the team exactly what they needed was spacing and shooting and scoring in the paint and scoring around the basket while still playing defense. So he gave them what they needed in this one because the Spurs have a lot of good perimeter players and a lot of shooters. Wendell Carter Jr., 29 minutes, 5 points. He was the only starter to not get in double figures in points. In this one, he did also go 2 of 9. That's the reason why. But he also went 0 of 4 from 3, and he went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Just wasn't his night offensively. But he did get 9 rebounds, 2 assists, a turnover, a steal, a block, an offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a -12 in plus minus. Didn't have anything to complain besides he missed some easy ones and some open ones. But, the defense kind of forces you to make adjustments. And if you can't make them and still finish it or have good body control, the misses can pile up on you like they did for Wendell Carter. Desmond Bane didn't have to go crazy in this one. He only took 15 shots. There's a lot of players on this team that took more than that. But he did play 38 minutes, which was the most from the starters. 14 points, 6 of 15 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, and a -3 and plus minus. Didn't really have too much problem with his game. He took the shots that he thought he can make, just didn't drop for him. He made his threes and also was finding his teammates, just like Franz, just like Jalen Suggs. It just wasn't enough to beat the Spurs in this one, honestly. Jalen Suggs, 27 minutes. He had 24 points. He went 10 of 20 from the field. Took the most shots on the team tonight, not including free throws. 3 of 8 from 3, 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He made things happen by getting them 3 steals. He ran in transition. He spot up and hit threes, got to the basket. He's a really good player, and he has good speed and good athleticism, and he can be a tough cover sometimes for those reasons. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover. He also had 1 offensive rebound. He did foul out, unfortunately for them. He was a -1 and plus minus also. Jonathan Isaac, 12 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -12 in plus minus. He didn't really do too much, but didn't have a bad game either. So you got to be happy what he brought to the table in this one. Noah Pinda, 3 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -1 in plus minus. Didn't really have too much to bring to the table offensively in this one, but he did rebound the basketball for the 3 minutes that he played in, which isn't a lot of time, but he still showed he can bring something to the table instead of nothing. Goga Batadze, 19 minutes, 8 points, 4 of 4 from the field, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, a plus 10 and plus minus for him. Didn't miss a shot and also rebounded the ball well and played defense enough to keep them in the game, but wasn't enough to get the win. Tyus Jones, 7 minutes, 5 points, 2 or 3 from the field, 1 or 2 from 3, 1 steal, a -1 in plus minus. Didn't get a lot of assists in this one. Didn't even turn the ball over, but I guess he was in this scoring mode, and this one seen more opportunities to do that than pass. It happens. Every team is different. Every game is different. You got to approach it the right way. Anthony Black, 28 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 10 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. Missed a lot of shots. And he's been really confident lately. He's been feeling himself lately. He didn't really have it going in this one, even though he still kept trying to have short-term memory loss when it came to missing shots. But he filled up the stat sheet, 7 boards, 5 assists, did have 2 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, and 2 personal fouls, and a -2 and plus minus. And then Jace Richardson got on the court, 16 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, a +9 in plus minus. Didn't really have too much of a problem with him. Really brought in some good efficient scoring and also helped on the boards. And that's something that's fundamentally needed to help you win a game. The problem was they still got out rebounded, even though the bench played real well on the rebound boards, on the boards. But it'll show you how much you got to do to win games. 45 and 99, 45% from the field. There was 9 to 27, 33% from 3. And then 13 to 19, 68% from the free throw line. They out rebounded by 4, 48 to 52, 27 assists by 7 on that one. The Magic did that. They won that one. 10 turnovers. They had 9 less turnovers than the Spurs, and then 11 steals. That was the reason why they was able to stay in the game and keep it close. They had 11. The Spurs had 5. And then 3 blocks compared to the 5 that the Spurs ended up having. And then they committed 1 less personal foul with 19, but they did get outbeat by the offense rebounds by 3, as they only had 10 while the Spurs had 13. Good game, fun, entertaining. Glad I watched it, glad I seen it. Spurs just keep finding ways to win, man. They just keep finding ways to do it, no matter who's out there on the court, who's missing time. They not gelling. They don't have the chemistry. They trying to find a way to win, and they keep doing it. And that's what the veteran teams do, and that's why they brought veteran type of players in to try to help that out. And a lot of their veterans not too old either, and they have a lot left in the tank. And you seen that in this game. They stepped up last game. They stepped up this game. And as long as the Spurs are winning, and as long as they stand above 500, and as long as they're in that top 6 and avoiding the play-in, this will be looked at as a unexpected season from them, especially with Wemby missing as many games as he has so far this season. And it looks like he's going to be missing some more. And you never know what can happen in the future. Not hoping it for him, not wishing it for him. It's just a reality of how the regular season in the game can go. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share the notification bell to get the analysis when it first comes out. I also do conversation videos just like this, but about various NBA only topics, and also breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage too. Also got over 4,000 videos already on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy. And it's all for free. And on top of that, I try to upload videos every single day throughout the day. Give y'all something to look forward to and something to watch when it comes to basketball and NBA content. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. Thanks for appreciating the content, continuing to come back, continue to make time for me, continuing to care about my analysis and what I think about this beautiful game of basketball that we share common interests in. And other than that, see y'all later, hopefully. Peace.